What's going on, guys? Look at this, man. Like, we put these motors through a significant amount of stress, especially these air-cooled engines that are running in 20 degree, 30 degree weather in the morning times and the late, fall. And then during the summertime, we're into the 110 degree heat indexes around here in the Midwest. So these things take a beating and keep on ticking. But the number one thing that helps with that is, well, of course, maintenance. So taking care of these. Today, our video is going to be about maintenance. And well, let's jump into this because this is a huge thing that a lot of people need to hear. And I'm kind of curious your thoughts and opinions on it, but let's jump into the video. All right, guys, before we go further into the video, I would like to stop and give a huge shout out and thank you to Kawasaki Engines for sponsoring this video. Well, not only does your engine run your deck belt, but it also runs your hydros for your drive belts as well. So you got to keep all this in mind. I mean, this thing, it's literally what makes the mower, pretty much do everything. So one thing we face is the huge dilemma of finding parts for our mowers, and it's a critical part of maintaining our outdoor power equipment. We buy these machines to literally make us money, and to be money makers, we have to keep them running. Any breakdowns is costing us time, costing us money, and putting us behind. So the one thing that we can do is literally keep these things maintained. And this is why I prefer just going OEM. Another thing is buying aftermarket parts. When you buy aftermarket parts, I've bought parts that were literally, say that they would fit this machine and everything else, and the canister would barely fit in. It was too long, it was, too short. I had to shove it on there, or it was wobbly. And so now now the filter is going to work, but I'm depending on that, pre-filter, the second stage underneath there, to take care of all the work, and it's just not worth it. It's not the hassle. These engines are tried and tested with these specific, brands of oil, these specific fuel filters, oil filters. This comes with the mower. This is what I prefer to use. Even if the warranty is out of the mower, I prefer to just keep using the OEM parts and not have to worry about it. They're not only going to fit better, but let's talk about some benefits of using OEM versus aftermarket parts. Quality. You're going to get quality. OEM parts are designed and tested by the original equipment manufacturer. Number two, fit. Well, we just talked about that. OEM parts are going to fit. You're not going to have to worry about messing something up or having to adjust something or finagle something in place. The OEM parts are made for your specific engines. They have several different tune-up kits that you can get in 10W40 or 20W50. Now, I personally like the 10W40 when it is a little cooler outside, and I like the 2050 on the summer months per se. Performance. Once again, they're tried, true, tested to meet the same, to meet the manufacturer standards as the original parts. So what you get when you buy a Kawasaki OEM part is pretty much what came with your equipment from the beginning. So you don't have to worry about anything. Performance. Hey, well, if you want the same performance your mower had, yeah, you're going to lose a little bit over the hours depending on how you take care of your equipment and things of that. But performance wise, guys, it's just not worth it. My personal opinion anyway. That's why I just prefer to buy straight Kawasaki OEM stuff, not have to worry about anything. So guys, I don't know what you use. Comment down below. Let me know what you personally use. Do you like going with the aftermarket, or do you prefer to use the OEM? that come with your equipment. Me personally, I try to buy everything OEM. Once again, I change my filters every 50 hours. It may not need it. It may be totally fine, but I mean, what's it gonna hurt? $7 for a fuel filter. Air filter, what, $15 to $18, depending on your dealer probably. It's so easy to just buy the tune-up kit. If you don't need the plugs, just keep the plugs somewhere for a rainy day, and hey, then you don't have to worry about nothing. You've got everything. You buy it in one box, and you go home and you're like, okay, here we go, and everything's done. And you can do all this in 30 minutes or less. I mean, they make it so easy, so quick, and so convenient with these that once again, you buy these tune-up kits, you're not only going to get your oil, but you're going to get your oil filter, you're going to get your air filter, you're also going to get your plugs, and you're going to get your fuel filter as well. And I've, bought everything separate, but for me personally, the way to go is with these tune-up kits. Now, Kawasaki did send me these tune-up kits personally for this video, but it's what I usually get anyway. If I showed you my oil, it's all 1040 pretty much, and I've got extra filters, I've got extra everything. I keep everything on hand, I keep everything stocked up. If I ever need anything, then I've got it. I've got extra deck belts. Maintaining your equipment is, take care of it, it'll take care of you. That's what I've always been raised, compared to wondering what I'm buying, if it's going to keep all the dust and debris out of my engine, or keep all the smaller microns or whatever that's in my gas out of my carburetor, to keep me from having to take it and get a carburetor rebuilt or get the carb cleaned or something like that. I mean, that maintenance just adds up, and it's easier to keep it maintained than it is to deal with it later and have something happen. So anyway, let me know down below what your thoughts and opinions are. Do you prefer using the OEM? Do you prefer going aftermarket? One last thing here that we'll talk about, and then we'll end this video. All right, guys, if you'd like to know more about the tune-up kits and what perhaps model or kit number you need for your engine, feel free to go check out KawasakiEnginesUSA.com, and you can go to the left side of the screen here and click tune-up kits. And then once you click tune-up kits, you can scroll down and you can see the compatibility of what engine you have and what kit you would need if you're wanting the 1040 or if you're wanting the 20W50 oil. But with that said, it's going to come with, once again, your oil filter, your air filter, your fuel filter, and your spark plugs as well, to get you taken care of back on the road easily and making money again. They also have a part here that you can top right click on and find a dealer near you. So when it comes to maintenance, everybody knows I love maintaining my equipment. I get hassled because I wash my equipment pretty frequently as well, and try to keep my image out there, as I think image is everything, and so I try to keep my equipment clean, my equipment maintained, as well as my vehicle that's pulling my equipment. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Danny. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are.
Let's go. I'ma strive for the great, knock with the bass. I got the echo locked in your face. If you want to battle, this is not that place. You can meet me at the table and come get a taste. We talking YouTube live, where I thrive. See me on the Toro, watch a grass fly by. Some think that I'm cocky, DeWalt to Milwaukee. It really don't matter, cause y'all can get off me. If you like the video, sub, then hit a play. We got 10K.